Hello everyone, today we're so honored to have Trista Pan to talk with us. So Trista, as the first female member of Apache community in China, you have received a lot of praise and attention for this role. So although you have mentioned in previous interviews that whether you're a woman or a man, the standard for judging an engineer is never gender but a true passion for technology, a persistent choice without compromise and always maintaining creativity. Actually, I always admire this attitude, but I would still want to ask, as a female leader, what unique challenges have you faced and how have you overcome them?
Actually, I think it's a double issue for this area. The first thing is as the woman, and in tech area, the second one is about the leader, because in this tech leader as a woman, you will receive a lot of extra attentions or questions about that work, because in people's mind, people will think women maybe they're good at the presentation or communication, that stuff, and they lack of the skills, for example, the programming, that one. But I don't think so, because from my experience, I found one fact that we cannot let the stereotype to define who we are, especially about our career. And because if you just listen to others' voice that you should be do that or do not do that, then your scope is so narrow. That means you cannot to create some the breakthrough, the achievement for your career. So I think our mind, the key one that we need to listen to our interests and to explore yourself to find your weakness and your strengths. So that's the first one. The second one that we need to trust ourselves, because especially as a leader, and some of the people will doubt my capability and they will give a lot of challenge. I mean, that's unfair. Just because I'm the women, so I receive answer the challenges, I don't think so. So I think we need to use each of the challenges or their questions as the exercise to train yourself how to answer the question, how to showcase your capabilities, how to tell them your achievements. So that's the point. I mean, because after each of the questions, after each of the access, you found you are so strong. And currently now when people question me or challenge me, I thought, it's okay, it's fine. I just show my achievements and you see, it's so good. That's fine. Yeah, so the third one that I also think we need to improve the problem solving issue, because in tech area you need to have the good maths or problem solving skills. So just to use the exercise to improve that capabilities, because you're a leader. You need to lead by example. You need to better than your peers. Therefore, people will think, oh, his idea or her idea is so amazing. I want to listen to his voice. I want to follow his ideas. So we really need to improve that capabilities. It's okay, it's fine to be sensitive to others' actions or their words. It's okay. But I think more important that we need to make us to think of the issue or solve the issue logically and rationally. I think, yeah, that's the key point.
Yeah, I think that's very powerful. And I also heard that you were previously worked as a senior engineer at Jingdong.com and later became the co-founder and CTO of Sphere EX. So in this journey from a technical developer to an entrepreneur, are there any significant turning points in the experiences you would like to share with us?
Well, I think this journey, it's long. I mean, there are many turn points for me, because the basic idea is working as a developer and working as a leadership. There are different work content, and that means it requires different the mindset and your skill side. For example, when I was the developer, my work just to deliver the high quality codes, right? I have a clear schedule. I have clear given tasks and I just finish it. That's okay, that's fine. But as a leader, in some cases, actually, you even don't know what's the issue currently. And it's you to find out what's the current issue, what's the major issue for this case, and you need to figure out how to solve it effectively. And you need to find your direction to all that solution to solve that issue. So you can see there are different the job content for the two roles. So that also means your scope is different. It requires your different mindset and skills, maybe the strategic decision and your nice perspective about this area, all that stuff. So based on that idea, you found that there are so many turning points in my journey. I can give two examples. And the first one that this example taught me, we need to tailor our presentation or communication approaches for different audience. Because I was a developer, so I just want to showcase my how amazing my code is, and wow, I'm skilled, so cool, all that stuff. But when I'm a leader, especially as the founder, I need to sell my product to my customer. So your customer actually they don't care about how amazing your code is. They just care about, hey, your product can help me solve my headaches, or what does the cost? Or yeah, okay, it can help me solve my problem. And what's the time, right? The delivery time. And in that case, what's your highlights for product? All that stuff. So it changed my mind about how to present my product to my different customers. In that case, I need to stand from my customer's view and tell my customer, hey, that's the highlights of them and the features of my product, and it really can help your current issue. And maybe some of the customer, they don't know what's the issue, the real issue. I mean, back the phenomenon, right? So you need to help your customer to find them, to figure it out. So currently, you don't want to showcase or show off. You just to solve customer issue and to get their recognition, all that stuff. So that's the good example of us. The second one that it's from my HRBP, because I was the developer, so I just want to get my work done and have more free time to do my hobbies, all that stuff. But as a leader, you found that your work is to make your team work efficiently, right? So actually, at the beginning, I didn't think that it's important to regularly talk to my team member, because as a developer, you have the clear idea about your technical work part. That's enough. But actually, I found that an efficient team, it's more than your technical skills. So your team's morale, right? Do they work really very efficiently, or they're happy about their work content? All that stuff, you need to regularly listen to their concerns, their voice, and help them to solve their concerns and to motivate them and to guide them, right? So it's the job of working as a leader. So therefore, after the talking with my HRBP, I found yeah, it's the high priority for my work. So I just in my everyday routine and regularly talk to my teammate and listen to your ideas. It's really, I mean, take a lot of time to do that part. So you need to ask yourself, are you good at talking with people? Are you enjoy talking with people? If you don't like that, it's fine. Just working as the IC, individual contributor, that's okay, that's fine. So like I said, you need to explore yourself, find your weakness and strength. That's the key point.
Yeah, I think there are two huge turning points. I think that would be helpful for a lot of leaders. And also, I've heard you recently make some changes in your career direction to starting working in AI. So could you please share your thoughts on this career transition and what new insights or observations do you have about the trends in AI?
Yeah, it's a significant shift in my career, but I think it's worth it because you know that AI is the future. I definitely trust that the trend. So that's why I really want to find the opportunity to help me to dive into the AI, to keep touch with the AI area. On the other side, my company now, their product is mature. So the main task for this company is to get the revenue from my customer, right? So I think even without me, these companies can run well. It's okay, but I just want to explore my interests. I think the next era, it's the AI. So I hope I can have the more chance to dive into it. So that's why I chose to join the ByteDance. Now my current work, it's the AI open source advocator senior. And my work is to manage the product promotion or ecosystem or develop the partnership with the other startup company or the big companies. Because if we really want to make our product developed well or have the good reputation in this area. So you need to talk with the different people to listen to their ideas about your product, collect these ideas, advices, and to evolve your product. And then you need to build the connections with different communities or projects or companies to have the collaboration with them. So that's very important for this product. And my background is the tech, the big data and database, and also the startup experience. So I guess I'm fitting for that job. Like I take myself as example. I analyze my strengths, weakness, and interests. Then I make this shift, even though I know it's hard for me because when I was the startup company's founder, I received a lot of reputation, attentions. But currently, I just employee. So right, so you're employee. You need to know the plan for your companies or your teams and align your work with their goals. So that's your job, right? So that's why I say it's a big shift in my career, also in my mindset. But it's okay because currently I found my strat and I also learn a lot of other experience working at the big company. I think that's a very good opportunity for me to stand at this platform and to really to keep touch with the AI area. That's why I also encourage people maybe who have no AI background but they think AI is so valuable, so they want to dive into, but they hesitate to join here. No, you don't need to hesitate. Just to give it a try, like me. For example, maybe some of the experienced people, they just take 1 year and they have the good experience. But you're a newbie, you can just take a 2 year or 3 year, right? So you can get the same level. But the key point that let you now join AI and to do something and to find your interest in some niche of this area. AI, it's a big concept. It's so big. There are so many niche in this area. Just to find one of the part. You dive into it, you give some the time to it, focus on it. I think you will find your directions to your future career. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really amazing. We all know the IT was still like male dominated world. So do you think you have put in more extra effort to get where you are today? And also, do you have any advice or experiences to share with female engineers or developers in IT?
Like I said before, that we receive a lot of the attentions from this industry, but it's not just the bad part. People challenge you or doubt you, but they also give you a chance to evidence your confidence, to show them your capabilities. So we cannot just focus on the bad part. Give your focus on some positive part. That's the important because if you see a lot of the positive part, it will encourage yourself, motivate yourself, and okay, nobody there to do such the man work, but now it's your chance, right? You have a big room or space for you to explore, right? So why not? Maybe at the beginning you will receive a lot of hurdles, but after overcome them, you found you stronger. You grow up. That's the best experience for my life, for my career. So it's like the pain and the happiness, they come together, right? So it's your choice. You take it or not. You can just listen to other voice or listen to yourself. It's your choice. But for me, from my experience, I trust my feelings because when I was a founder, I received a lot of opinions from different people. The marketing people want me to listen to their voice. The product team, they hope they can affect my decision. They just tell me their expectations on me. So in that case, I just pick one of the voice from them or trust myself. Of course, I trust myself. And at the beginning, I doubt myself And maybe, oh, if I make a wrong decision, it's like a punishment from the marketing, all that stuff. After each of the cases, I found it's not always you're right, correct, or they're correct. No. So the key point that you first trust yourself, give you a many opportunities to train yourself. You cannot always lay on others or just listen to others, right? You need to become independent from others, right? So that's why I say that trust your feeling, explore yourself, give yourself some the space and give yourself the time to gradually achieve the same capabilities and as the a man, right? And maybe at the last you found, oh, I really can do better, right? It's a progress. You cannot achieve it tomorrow. No, you need this progress. So just give yourself time. The key point that you need to find the direction is that explore self, trust yourself, it's your direction, not just to listen to others' voice. It's the wrong direction. So you found the correct direction. The remaining issue is just the time and the progress. That's clear enough. I think that's the big lessons from my previous journey. I can give a lot of the specific techniques and how to become successful or all that stuff, but I don't think it can really have a big effect on your life because people is diverse. They have their different capabilities. So I cannot give a stereo for everyone. But the key point that we need to refresh our mindset, choose your way. So that's the essential for each of us. So after that, you can just try some the AI because that I really found it's valuable and interesting. Like me, and currently I working on AI agent platform and named Hi Agent. It's our product. When I first knew it, I just a newbie and I actually don't know about all that stuff. But I just leverage this opportunity. I want to learn it because I need to work on it. And this high agent give me a lot of the time to explore it. And you can follow this strat and to learn more the technical stuff back it, right? Your rack, your model, right? How to train your model, all that stuff. So just to give you the opportunity and leverage it to explore more. So, if you're interested in high agent, the product, just give it a try. You can just with 3 minutes and to create your own AI agent or the bot, like your financial assistant or your diet tutor, right? That's you think, oh, it's really related to my life. I think it's interesting to help me solve the problem just from that point and to follow that thread and to learn more about it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much about these suggestions. I think a lot of people will benefit from that, especially like female developers. And I think this talk is incredibly amazing and informative. So, really thank you for that. I think that's
So,
all for
yeah.
the interview.